friends, welcome back to another spoiler-free 3-minute thriller review. Today we are going to be talking about His and Hers by Alice Feeney. So first quick shout out to Sophia from Sophia Reads. I had not heard about this book until I watched her August TBR a week or two ago, and it was a very good recommendation. So thank you, Sophia, for that. Anyway, let's get into the review. So first, we gotta start at the beginning of what this book is even about. So basically in this small, sleepy town in England, there is a murder. And this is particularly interesting because this is a town that doesn't really see a whole lot of that kind of thing. And there's these two characters that on the surface don't really seem to be connected to this event. There's a woman who's a BBC news broadcaster, and then there's also a man who is a police detective. And for both of them, this murder kind of hits a little bit closer to home than they were expecting. However, we don't know why. We don't know what their involvement was, how they're connected to this murder, and basically the story uncovers the story of how they're connected, and yeah, it kind of unfolds from there. This story, it kind of starts out a little bit slower. The plot for the first half of the book is a little bit slow, and really the first half, I would say, is more devoted to kind of peeling back the layers of these characters, learning more about them, and really getting invested in the characters. And even though the plot was a bit slower, I have to say I was engrossed in the story from the very beginning. I really connected with the writing style of this book. Also, I thought the audio version was extremely well done for this book, so that kind of added to the whole style that I really liked. Even though the plot, there wasn't a lot of action at the beginning, it was still a page turner. Like, they still had little cliffhangers, and I felt like just drawn to keep picking up this book. So yeah, I loved that. So I have to say, for most of this book, I thought I was gonna give it a 3 stars or like a 3.5 stars. I was like, okay, this book, it's, you know, it's a solid thriller, it's entertaining, but I was like, the plot is kind of predictable. Like, it's just kind of a run-of-the-mill domestic kind of like detective thriller, and the more I got into it, the more and more I liked it. The plot started picking up, there started to be more action, and probably about 75% of the way through the book, I was like, okay, this is a 4-star book. This is getting better, there's more action, you know, I really like this. And then, but I was like, you know, this is not a 5-star book. Until the end. The end, you guys, I can't not give this book 5 stars. I was completely shocked. It was the perfect ending in my opinion. I loved it. It was just such a twisted and good thriller. It was thrilling. There was a growing sense of impending danger throughout the whole book. And yeah, there was really nothing to complain about. I ended up giving it 5 stars, and I would highly recommend this book. I would definitely pick up more books from Alice Feeney. This is the first book I've read from her, but I'm looking forward to reading some of her other books. And yeah, that's it. For more 3-minute thriller reviews like this, check out my channel because I have lots more like this. And yeah, that's it. Bye guys.